Hello, this is Brandy.
Hey, this is your man Dave again. What's up, guys?
Welcome to episode 2, season 2.
Season 2.
Of Relationships and Family Matters. And I wanted to make one correction to episode 1 of season 2.
Really? We made a mistake?
Actually, yes. And this is unscripted. We are unscripted. But yeah, I made a mistake. I said we're in our second episode. Actually, I meant to say we're in our second season. So that was episode 1. Now we're in episode 2.
Thank you for that correction, Brandy.
You're welcome. Season 2, episode 2, Relationships and Family Matters. Dave, I had a question for you, and I was just wondering what you thought about this.
Okay, go on, shoot straight.
What do you think about gold diggers?
Gold diggers, okay. What do I think about them?
Yeah, what's your opinion? Well, for our international listeners who may not be familiar with that terminology,
okay,
explain what a gold digger is first.
Okay, I would say a gold digger is usually a female that target men that are maybe wealthy or have quite a bit of money. Now, I wouldn't say necessarily they're millionaires but they have a lot of money, and they try to target those individuals, which is usually men, to try to solicit themselves so they can get funding for their lifestyle.
You mean like a prostitute?
I wouldn't say necessarily a prostitute. No, I mean a gold digger can be just not a prostitute. She can have a job, but she's like to target men that have wealth, just have a lot of money, wealthy men.
Okay.
And she based her lifestyle based on their wealth.
Oh, okay. What do you think about a gold digger?
I don't think a lot of guys appreciate a gold digger. I think no, I'm serious. I think a lot of guys. It goes back to love me for who I am. That's why a lot of millionaires they don't like to be have that fancy car or other things that show that they have money. Flashy show. You need to fall in love or get to know me as a person, not based on what I have.
Well, let me ask you this then. If men, you feel like most men don't like a gold digger.
Not at all.
Well, then why do they drive sporty cars? Why do they buy expensive cars, flashy cars? Why do they try to flash around women if they don't want them to drool over, oh, nice car, that's a $100,000 car. Can I take a ride in your car?
Yes, and you will see this on the internet all the time because I see it all the time. You see these guys, they have a Ferrari. Well, actually, they're standing beside us, maybe a Honda, Toyota, just a regular basic car, and they're trying to holler at this beautiful female.
Holla? What the holla?
What
the
holla
mean?
Well, holla just trying to speak to, hey, excuse me, what's your name? And they will just walk by them. Hey, excuse me, I don't have time for you. They'll just walk away.
Who? Wait, back up.
Will.
Okay.
The guy is trying to speak to a young lady.
Okay, so let's back up just to be clear. He's standing next to a basic, inexpensive.
Yes, a basic.
Maybe a nice car, but not a
not
expensive car.
A expensive car. He's standing right next to a nice, beautiful black Toyota Camry.
Okay.
So he's standing there and he's pretending like maybe something's wrong with his car or whatever.
Oh, so is the hood up on this car?
No, it's videos. It's videos being produced. So they just basically showing people's value. But he's trying to speak to this beautiful, she's gorgeous, everything. She's a 10.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay, move on. And she will not give him a time of day.
And why do you think this is, Dave?
Because it's a perception. She's perceiving that he wants something from her.
Okay, wait a minute.
So just wait just a minute.
Okay, go ahead.
And he turns around and he moves to the very expensive car. And she said, well, let me get him a car. And she'll turn around like, oh, is this your car? I'm like, yeah, this is my car. Mm-hmm. What did you want? No, I thought you were really busy. I thought you had to leave. No, then she's coming back, almost begging to get into the car or to, what's his name? Oh, you can have my number now. And
are these videos real or are they staged?
I think they're real.
Okay.
But they are staged. So you can have a real video that's staged.
I see what you're saying, but is she a actor?
No. These are real people.
Okay.
These are real, because you can tell in the background because they started talking about the female, but it shows people value. So when she saw him just in a basic Honda Accord or a Camry, she paid him no mind. But once she's found out that he owns this Lamborghini or Ferrari or Bugatti, whatever.
So is this a gold digger?
These are gold diggers. Basically, they valuing the guy's wealth based on the car. You see what I'm saying?
I understand.
Okay.
I understand.
Okay.
But, cars can be rented. You rented a car before.
But, yes, I have before. But
right.
I'm just saying that she basically didn't give this guy a time.
I understand.
Day when he was in that particular smaller car.
Right, I understand.
Then he went to his real car.
Okay.
And she turned around and running back and trying to, oh, what's your name? Oh, here's my name. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. I'm like, what?
Right.
But that's what gold diggers usually do. Most women, 99% of the women are not like that. Okay. But you have a few women that predicate on people of that wealth.
Okay.
That have money, flashy.
Mm-hmm.
And to answer your question, I think you mentioned something about why do women do that? Do you think? I mean, that's what your question was about?
No, I said why do men buy flashy cars to attract women who are gold diggers?
Well, a lot of guys do it the same way women buy Louis Vuitton purses. You guys do it because of other women, right?
I guess so, because I don't think men really care about a purse.
We do not care anything about a purse.
It's to make other women jealous.
Exactly. So it's a guy just pull up in a nice Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini. When he pulls up, it's not necessary for the women.
It's to get attention, for sure.
Absolutely, it's to get attention. That's why you drive a car that way.
Other men are looking, women are looking, kids are looking. JB loves cars.
Yeah, he loves cars.
So everyone's kind of looking and thinking, hey, what does he do?
It's to turn heads. So when you're driving down the road, people are like, who is that? Or look at that car. People who drive those type of cars, that's what they're wanting to do.
But they shouldn't be surprised if a woman is drawn towards them because they're driving this flashy car.
No, I wouldn't say surprise, but if a guy is trying to speak to you, you should always be cordial. Vice versa. If a woman is trying to speak to you or a guy, I think you just need to be nice.
Of course, yes.
And don't wait until he or she gets into a certain type of car and start approaching them again.
Yes.
I just think that's...
I do that myself. I always speak. I've told our daughter, Jasmine, to speak. I don't want to make anybody mad at me while I'm out and someone's like, hey, beautiful, hey, cutie, how are you doing? I'm still going to say hello, but I'm going to keep on walking.
Yeah.
So I don't ignore people.
No, you
now,
shouldn't
I'm going to
ignore
back
people.
up. I used to do that. Like,
really?
Especially when I was single and I know somebody was trying to holler at me and I didn't want to talk to them, regardless of what kind of car they're standing next to.
Well, Brandy, was you a gold digger?
No, it seemed like it happens a lot in the grocery store for some reason.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, I think I would just kind of walk by. I don't want to talk to this person, so I'm just going to walk on by. But then as I got a little older, I realized I really need to just at least acknowledge them, at least say hello,
I think,
and then go my merry way. But then if they try to engage in conversation,
that's totally different.
I don't want to talk to them. I'm just like, I'm in a hurry or whatever. So, but I told Jasmine that, you should at least speak. Don't just walk by.
But don't judge a person what type of car or watch.
Definitely.
I think that is the point of a gold digger, a person that they're trying to base their lifestyle on someone else's wealth. So I'm gonna talk to this guy. I don't like him. He's 20 years older than I am, but he's gonna give me money. He's gonna buy me a BMW, a Mercedes, all this stuff. But that's what some people do. But there's a quote I want to say.
Go ahead.
It says, well, this is kind of contradicting to what we're saying, but it says, quit calling women gold diggers when you don't have any money. I thought that was pretty funny. It's basically saying, don't call them if you don't have any money. It's a funny quote, but I see what they're saying. Some people may call women gold diggers, but they don't have any money at all. And I don't know what any money, the definition of that is. I guess that can be, I don't know. I think that's going to be a wide scale when you say don't have any money.
Okay.
But it said, quit calling women gold diggers when you don't have any money. What do you think about that?
I think it's interesting.
But I think it's supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
I guess it's
supposed to be. If you don't have any money, why would you think they're a gold digger unless you tried to talk to them and they didn't want anything to do with you because you didn't have money? I don't know.
I just...
How do they know they're gold diggers?
Well, I think people know. I mean, what is that young lady? I think she recently passed. She was married to this man that was Anna Nicole Smith. Was that's right?
No, she didn't just recently pass.
Well, when I say recently, I'm saying she passed,
back.
But she married this 90 or 80-year-old guy.
Yeah, she did. She was in her maybe 20s, and she married
a
guy that was in his late 80s.
Yeah, late 80s, maybe early 90s, and he ended up dying. But
he was a sugar daddy, though. He didn't mind being taken advantage of.
But she was a gold digger.
She was a gold digger, and he was fully aware. His family did not like her.
No, did not. And she ended up not getting anything either.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I think she may have gotten something.
But I'm just saying.
Actually, I think her daughter got something after she died. I think something. I don't remember exactly. This has been several years ago.
I'm just saying
she died of an overdose.
Sometimes you can actually see this person as being a gold digger.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Don't have any physical, emotional connection with someone. You just with that person because they are buying you diamonds, furs, cars, other stuff.
But at the same time, some men are okay with it. Because they have that much younger woman on their arm. They're 60, 70 years old, and they have a 20, 30-year-old arm candy.
Arm candy?
Well, that's what I call like a trophy.
Trophy wife?
Well, that's me. I've been called that before. So.
Okay, Brandy. But I'm just saying, but if you're with a person, even if he's okay with giving you those things, you still a gold digger.
Okay.
The definition does not go away because he's okay with giving you. Most guys going to give, if he's going to give you a car, a diamond ring, a 5, 6, 7, 8 carat diamond ring.
That sounds good.
No, I know. Sometimes they want those things, but I'm just saying you
who
still
doesn't?
consider a gold digger because you don't have the wherewithal to buy it yourself. You're going to be. You don't have
the means.
The means, whatever you want to say. To buy
because I may have the wherewithal, but I don't have the means. I don't have the cash or the credit to buy a huge diamond or a mansion or a $100,000 car.
And most people know once you get those things, let's say if you got a 5 carat ring, you will love that ring for about 2 years, and after a while you're like, okay.
I don't know. Try me.
It's just a ring. It's just a ring.
Try me, Dave.
It's just things have that novelty wears off.
I agree.
The novelty wears off, and it's like, okay, what's next?
I agree.
Just like guys with watches, you buy a brand new, nice Rolex watch or Omega watch, you love it, and like a year later, 2 years later, you're looking for something else.
It does. I agree find the next watch. With you.
So even same thing with the car, but of course, some cars are a lot more expensive than others. But I'm just saying, with the car, you buy a car. After a while, you have it for a while. You're like,
it does. Okay. The novelty wears off.
But that's my assessment of a gold digger. I think you're just with somebody to enhance your lifestyle because you're not able to do that.
Well, let's reverse it.
No, it can be vice versa. I mean,
I was going to say, what about a guy and an older woman? They call them cougars.
They call those cougars. But traditionally, you don't see that in our society as a younger man.
Well,
a young 25-year-old is not dating an 80-year-old woman.
Oh, no.
You do not see that in our society. But you will see an 80-year-old guy dating a 20-year-old. So that's more accepted in our society.
It's more acceptable.
Acceptable.
Yes.
Accepted as well.
Well, yeah, but
we accept it.
It's a little, I don't know why it seems strange to me to see a much older woman with a younger man.
Older woman, yeah, it just looks bad. But, he doesn't really have, or he or she, even if you marry somebody 50 or 45, 50 years older than you are, you're not physically, well, I hope you, more like you're not physically attracted.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to go physical. Isn't that why they made Viagra?
Yes, they did. But I'm saying you're not necessarily physical attracted to that person.
Well, we really can't say, Dave. We really can't say.
So you're saying this 25-year-old girl, a guy, is dating this 75-year-old lady who's had a rough life. You can kind of tell by her.
Okay.
And so she has money, and you have this 28-year-old supermodel. He's going to say, man, that supermodel doesn't look better than my baby.
Oh,
no, he's not going to say that.
You just went to the extreme with it, but okay.
Well, I did. But I'm just saying, looks is very important to people. That's why people fall in love. They fall in love.
Shallow people.
No, it's not shallow. That's not shallow because you see someone attractive.
Okay.
No, that's how you meet someone. That's how you fall in love with someone.
Is it?
Well, that's part of it.
No.
You have to have a good personality.
That's not why you fall in love. When you first meet someone and you think each other's attractive.
That's where the physical comes in.
That's physical. Attraction. That's more of a lust thing.
No, I wouldn't necessarily say lust.
You don't fall in love. You got to know the person before you can actually fall in love with the person.
So you fall in lust, then you fall in love?
We're getting off topic, but yes.
Lust, love. Okay.
Lust comes first. That's what you see.
Okay.
And men are very visual.
We're very visual, but women are too.
We're not. I don't think we're quite as visual. We like to hear. We fall in love with what we hear.
Dark and handsome with the six-pack.
Not necessarily, but
buff arms and all that good stuff.
Yeah, not necessarily. Okay. It's all good. I mean, people come in different shapes and sizes.
They do, but I'm just saying, people fall in. I would say fall. That relationship begins by attraction.
I agree, unless
it's a friendship.
People also meet online.
Yes, but sometimes when they meet in person, if the chemistry is not there, and they showing a picture that they took 20 years ago, when you see them in person, like, is that the same person?
Yeah,
that they posted online?
Right. So it's kind of a catfishy kind of thing sometimes.
Catfish. Yeah. So sometimes the eye is the first part to building a relationship. You have to be somewhat physical, attracted to that person.
Right. Okay. I agree. Alrighty, Dave. Anything else on your mind?
No, I think that's it. I think if we have any gold diggers out there, I hope you guys are reconsidering the relationship. But no, I just think it's a bad. What I want to say?
I don't know.
I just think it's not a great start to a relationship if it starts out being that way.
I feel like those relationships probably don't last very
long.
No,
they don't.
Anyway.
They really don't. I don't think they do at all.
So, all right, Dave, it's been a great episode. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Brandy.
Have a good day, everyone. Oh, let me back up. Call us, 615-930-1251, or email us at brandyanddavidpodcast@gmail.com. Sorry about that. See you later, Dave.